Shalom, everyone. An update from Israel. It's a little bit after midnight, and we are already on October 13th. It's going to be the seventh day of Sukkot coming, right before the last day, the eighth day, which we celebrate the holiday. And we are waiting here in Israel, full of expectations to the hostages to come back to Israel. A lot of joy, but a lot of on the other hand, sadness for all the people that were lost. There's 20 alive that probably their condition is not very good, but there's also 28 that we know that's supposed to come back as dead bodies. I don't, as far as I know, there's only 10 that we know that will come back. The others, there'll be a special committee there, or a team that will have to look for them in tunnels in Gaza or wherever. They don't know exactly where they are, and that's super important. We also lost over 2,000 people during this war, so it's time to remember these people and all the wounded soldiers that dedicated their life and injured to protect our country. Um, this is a time to remember all of that. So it's kind of time of joy and expectations. And I want to share with you something. I'm sitting in the sukkah in the booth, and we're during the holiday of the booth over here in Israel. The Bible says that the commandment of the holiday on Deuteronomy 16th is you should keep the feast of the booth 7 days when you've gathered in the produce from your threshing floor and your winepress, the Chaim. That's from the vineyards around us. You should rejoice in your feast. This is something unbelievable. Rejoice. It's a commandment to be happy during the feast of the tabernacles of the booth, so L'chaim, and we hope to be even more happy soon in the morning, in a few hours from now. In Leviticus, we have something amazing. The commandment is to take the fruit of the splendor trees and the branches of the palm and the willow tree and the myrtle, and you shall rejoice before the Lord of God. Joy is something that is commanded, but also we have to remember I made the people of Israel dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt, which means I brought them from slavery to freedom. This is super powerful, and I want you to pay attention to that. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 17. And all the assembly of those who had returned from the captivity made booth and lived in the booth. That's the people who returned from Babylon, and they celebrate the holiday of Sukkot in Jerusalem. For from the days of Joshua the son of Nun to that day, the people of Israel had not done so. That's a long time. And this is already 2,500 years before our time. And there was very great rejoicing. So there's a lot of joy over here, return from captivity, even in the time of Nehemiah. And I'm praying it's going to happen. I just want to, first of all, take this moment and thank you all for standing with us during the war. The war probably will not, peace is not coming just tomorrow. It's not easy. It doesn't seem like Hamas have dropped out their weapons. They're going back to their places in Gaza. And if people has more questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. There's a lot of information. I don't want to do it too long, but the big challenge of this agreement will be phase chapter 2 with the Turks and the Qatari and the Americans trying to disarm Hamas and take them out of Gaza. We are doubting it. It's a big question. And let me say few words about peace. I grew up really believing in peace, educated for peace, that we need to do everything we can for peace. But it seems that peace can only come when our neighbors will drop and will stop educate their kids to kill us and to get rid of us, because we aren't going anywhere. We have nowhere to go. This is our home, and this is our land. And that so peace cannot come so fast. They need to change the education. We need to see they're changing. We need to trust them, and then maybe they can be kind of like a relationship, something stronger and bigger than just talks by others. Who knows? Trump is working on it. Maybe something big is happening. Obviously, the return of the hostages is huge, and there's a lot of expectation for that. But from that moment, big work is going to happen. If you look at the all the channels coming from Gaza, the telegrams, Instagrams, it's and all these people that they've been fed with the false propaganda against us, which by the way starts in the beginning of the 20th century. The propaganda is very easy. There's no room for the Jews in this land. They must be destroyed. And a lot of people in the West are eating this propaganda and innocently believing in it and don't understand. And you can see videos of people saying this ceasefire is nothing and blah blah blah. And they don't want peace. They don't understand peace. They don't understand that we aren't going anywhere. They want from the river to the sea to wipe me. So that's me and my family, obviously. So we need to stand strong, and we need to keep on educate ourselves to the truth and for the truth. This is what we've been doing here on my channel. This is what I've been doing in my journeys to the States, and this is what we're gonna do when you're gonna come and visit here and put your boots on the ground for touring, not for fighting, God forbid. And you will see the reality. You will understand the complicated situation. You will see the truth. I promise to take you everywhere and to show you everywhere. So I want to take this moment also to invite you all. Come and visit. If you know about someone who's planning, I'm here to help, to design a trip and help with every guiding and services of driving, obviously. And I hope to see you all here in Israel. I want to thank to people who supported and keep supporting us. I will put a link to keep doing it, because we still needs to strengthen our foundations before tourism will come back. And I'm thankful for the people that are always asking questions and are in touch with us, and with me specifically, trying to get understanding, a wider understanding to the news they see and to the reality from Israel. I'm here for you, for any question, for anything you want. It's going to be big time, big days. And we're going to say again another time, L'chaim, to life. That's what we say in Hebrew when we're cheering. And I promise to keep on updating. And please, 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 please ask your questions. Send your questions. It's super interesting. I answer whoever sends stuff. And we're here to share, to be with you. So happy Sukkot. And hopefully peace will come.